In this video session, I am discussing the test paper 3 of projectile motion. First question. A particle is projected into the space with initial velocity 50 meters per second. And angle of projection is 60 degree, and angle of projection with respect to has given, that is with respect to as well. With respect to y-axis is 60 degree. How long it takes to reach the vertical height? 20 meter. Now I have to select the appropriate answer. First, u equal to how much it is? 50 meter per second. Here theta equal to not 60 degree, it is 30 degree, because has given this angle has given, that is which angle? Here they has given 30 degree. This is the angle, this angle is 60 degree has given, but we need with respect to what? X-axis angle is required. That's why theta equal to 30 degree here. And then y equal to, what is the value of y? Y equal to 20 meter and g equal to what? 10 meter per second square. These are the given data. Now I want to find what is the value of t, that is here you see the particle is raising up and then what? Coming down. Here there are two positions are there at the same height. One is T1 and another one is what? T2. One is T1 and another one is what? T2, because it is going up and then it is what? Coming down. So that at two different time intervals the particle is at the same height, h or y, that is. Okay. Now first we have to find ux equal to, what is the ux? Ux equal to u into what? Cos theta. Okay. This ux equal to, what is the value of v? It is 50 into what? Cos 30. Cos 30 equal to what? Root 3 by 2 equal root 3 by 2. This is 1. Next, 2 1 ja, this is 25 into what? Root 3. And then uy equal to u into what? Sin 30 equal to 50 into 1 by 2 equal to 25 meter per second. Okay, fine. Here I need only that y quantity is required for this. I want to find the vertical height, so that I am using the equation s equal to ut plus of et square. Yes, nothing but what? Y equal to y. But I need y component. It is uyt plus 1 by 2 minus of 10 into what? D square. Now substitute the value of y, that is substitute the value of y. What is the value of y? Y equal to what? 20. 20 equal to, and this one. Then uyt, uy is how much? 25. It is what? 25 into what? T. And this is what? Minus of what? 5 t square. Now reshuffle the terms. 5t square minus of 25t plus of 20 equal to what? 0. Which is the common factor? 5 is the common factor. T square minus 5t plus of 4 equal to 0. Then it is a quadratic equation. Solve it. It is t square minus of 4t minus of t plus of what? 4. Common factor, you take it. By taking the common factor, it becomes t minus of 4 and t minus of 1 equal to 0. So that t equal to 1 second or t equal to what? 4 seconds. These are the two variables. That's why the right answer is it is t equal to 1 second or 4 seconds. As I told you, that is a projectile. Now it is taking this path here. Now at particular height, this is 20 meter. Here one time, and here it is what? Another time. Next. D is the right choice. Next. A tennis player hits a ball when it is at a certain height from the ground. Velocity of the ball is 15 meters per second. Okay. U equal to 15 meters per second. And the angle of projection is theta equal to 45 degree with respect to horizontal. No problem it is. Ball hits the ground after a time t equal to what? T equal to 2 into root 2 what? Second. Then find the horizontal distance traveled by the body. Horizontal distance. That means that range equal to what? Or not range, it is what? X equal to what here? Okay. Here you say the particle now like this. Okay. This is the what? Initial velocity. This is the what? Ux, and this is what? Uy. And here also it is what? Ux. Horizontal component of velocity, it will remains what? Same. This is theta. Theta equal to what? 45 degree here. Horizontal distance traveled x equal to ux into what? T. Simple. What is the value of ux? Ux equal to u into cos of thought theta. What is the value of u? It is 15. This is what? Cos of what? 45. What is cos 45? It is 1 by what? Root 2. So that this is equal to 15 by root 2 into 2 into what? Root 2. Root 2 root 2 get cancels. Then x equal to what? 30 meter. 30 meter is the distance traveled in horizontal direction. Okay. He is asking not range. What is the horizontal distance traveled in this direction? That horizontal distance, it may be this or it may be this. Okay. After time 2 root 2 second. Okay. Find the horizontal distance. Next. Third one. The point of projection is considered as the origin. That is, the point of projection is considered as the origin of the coordinate axis. The x and y components are x equal to 60. Then y equal to what? 8t minus 5 what? T square. Now, what to be calculate? The x and y components as given. The velocity of projection, that means u equal to what? To find u, I need ux and what? Uy I need. To calculate the velocity of projection, I need ux and uy back. First calculate from this. Ux equal to what? 6. Differentiate. Then uy equal to, differentiate with respect to t, 8 minus of what? 10t. Is it right? Velocity of projection, that means at t equal to what? 0. At t equal to 0, what is the value of u in it? So that at t equal to 0, ux equal to 6 and uy equal to minus of what? 10. That is 10t, it is 0, 1 minute. This will be this quantity. T equal to 0 means what? 8. 6 meter per second and 8 meter per second. There. Now I want to calculate u. U equal to square root of what? Ux square plus uy square equal to square root of 36 plus 64 equal to 10 meter per second. So 10 meter per second. This is the right answer. Okay. I think you cleared this. He is asking velocity of projection. This is the what? Velocity u. This is what? Ux. And this is the component uy. Velocity component. Next. The maximum height attained by a projectile is increased by 5%. Keeping the angle of projection is constant, what is the percentage of increase in the horizontal range? Understand the question? He has given delta h by h has given. How much it is? 5%. I want to calculate if height increases by 5%, then what is the percentage of increase in the range of the projectile? That value you have to calculate. Here in this case, we should correlate the relation between horizontal range and vertical height here. We know that h equal to, what is the formula? U square sin square theta divided by what? 2g. Then r equal to what? U square sin of what? 2 theta divided by what? J, that is. Now I will divide these two equations. I will divide it by dividing. Now this I will divide. Then what you will get here? H by r equal to, you see, this u square get cancelled. This g is what? Get cancels here. Then what is left is sin square theta divided by what? 2 into what? Sin 2 theta. Sin 2 theta. Modify this equation, that is h divided by r equal to sin theta into what? Sin theta divided by 2 into sin 2 theta. Can I write like this? 2 into sin theta into what? Cos of what? Theta. I am right. Now which value get cancels here? Now in this case, this sin theta and this sin theta is what? Get cancels here. But here this sin by cos equal to what? H divided by r equal to 1 by 4 into what? Tan of what? Theta here. Here you students, you see, theta angle of projection is constant. Theta is constant. 4 is constant. That means h divided by r equal to what? Constant. Now, or else I can write h is directly proportional to what? R. Can I write like this? Differentiate. Delta h by h is directly proportional to what? Delta r divided by what? R here. Then again multiply by 100 here, that is okay. This quantity I will multiply by 100. Delta h by h into what? 100 is directly proportional to delta r by r into what? 100%. Okay. Now by this what you are getting is here, what is delta h by h has given? Delta h by h equal to 5%. This is what? 5%. Then certainly then is directly proportional to what? Delta r by r. It is also what? 100. This also it becomes how much? 5% only. So that this is the right choice. Next, fifth one. At what angle of projection? Theta, angle of projection theta, the horizontal range is minimum or maximum? This horizontal range is okay. You treat as a minimum. That is minimum means r equal to what is that? U square sin of 2 theta divided by what? J, that is. Now check it. But for the 45 degree maximum, we know that for 45 degree it is maximum, that is okay. What about for sin 60? Sin 60 means r is directly proportional to sin of what? 120. This is equal to sin of what? 90 plus of what? 30. It becomes how much? Cos of what? 30. Cos 30 equal to what? Root 3 by what? 2, that is okay. For this, then r is directly proportional for this, you check it. It becomes sine of what? 180. What is sine of 180? Sine of 180 equal to what? 0. So that this is the minimum value for theta equal to what? 9. Theta 90 means what? Projectile is projected in what direction? Y direction. No, it is projected in a Y direction. So that there is no displacement along X direction. So that this is the right choice. Minimum, not maximum. Next. Read the question. A body of mass 5 kg is projected at an angle of 45 degrees from the ground, covers a horizontal range of 45 meter. Okay, horizontal range is what? 45 meter. The acceleration due to gravity has given here. What is the velocity with which it was projected? Here 45 degree. Okay, covers a horizontal range is what? 45 meter. It is not range, it is R maximum, not only range, R maxima. R maxima equal to how much? 45 meter. How do you decide R maxima? Because angle of projection is what? 45 degree. We know the formula R maxima equal to U square divided by what? G. I want to calculate velocity, I want to calculate at the point of projection, that is. So that U square equal to R maxima into what? G, that is. Okay. This is equal to how much? 45. Okay. R maxima 45 into what? 10 equal to what? 450. So that U equal to square root of what? 450 meter. But how to calculate it? This is equal to, you should arrange the terms like this. 9 into what? 50 you write. Can I split it like this here? 9 into 25 into what? 2 I can write it. Here you say the square root of this. The square root of 9 is what? 3. That is U equal to 3. The square root of 25 is what? 5. And this is what? Square root of 2. This U equal to 15 root 2 meter per second. 15 root 2, this one equal. It is roughly, it is root 2 nothing but what? 1.414. That is 21 point something, it comes here close to that. So that these two answers are very close, D and A. So that now 21.21 is the what? The right choice. This is the right choice. You see, in this question, all are very close to each other. Very close, that is. Okay. Now, 21.21 is the right answer. Next, 7th one. A projectile is given with an initial velocity. U equal to I plus of what? 2J. Here you see, I means X component, J means what? Y component. J has given. Now I want to write the trajectory, that is what? Trajectory of the projectile I want to write. From this, it is X component. Ux equal to I, coefficient is what? 1. Uy equal to, it is a Y component, Uy equal to what? 2, that is. Okay. Now, what is the distance traveled? X along the X direction, X equal to what? Ux into what? T, that is. Okay. X equal to, what is the value of Ux? You know that 1. So that it becomes T. This is the one equation. Equation number 1. Next. Along Y direction, S equal to Ut plus 1 by 2. What is this? At square. Okay. Y, S equal to what? Y. Here, Uy, you have to write. Uy. Okay. Uy into T plus 1 by 2. It is minus g into what? T square. I told you in the projectile motion, all the time, whether particle is projected vertically up or vertically down, always A is to be considered as what? Minus g, that is. Okay, substitute this. This is. It is y. It is in upward direction it is traveling. No, this is y is what? Positive. Y is also positive. Here, y equal to uy. What is the value of uy? It is 2t. Okay, minus of what? 5 into what? T square. But I know that t is nothing but what? X. I know that. From equation 1, I know that t is nothing but x. So that y equal to 2x minus of what? 5x square. This is the equation of the trajectory. Y equal to 2x minus of what? 5x square. That's the right choice. A bullet is dropped from the same height when another bullet is fired horizontally. They will hit the ground. I told you this here. It is traveling like this. One bullet is traveling in what direction here? Vertically, downward direction. And another bullet is what? It is what? It is fired horizontally. It is what? Horizontal velocity, ux. But you see, at any point of time, it is x and y coordinates are what? Same here. X at this point and at this point. It is at this point and at this point. At this point and at this point. Y coordinate will be, there is no change in a y coordinate. So the vertical height traveled is what? Same. So that they will hit the ground simultaneously. Here, for this path, I told you, for the vertical downward, time is what? T1. For this path, it is T2. But T1 equal to T2 here. I give an example. Now you are traveling the bus. One object is dropped freely through the window and the bus is in what? Rest condition. Now again the bus is in motion and you drop another object through the window and it will reach the ground in time T2, but T1 and T2 are what? Same here, because the vertical distance between the window and the what? Floor, or window and road is what? It is same only. Okay. Next. Ninth one. The maximum range of gun on horizontal terrain is what? 16 kilometer. G has given. What must be the muzzle velocity of the shell here? Here, horizontal maximum, R maxima is given. R maxima equal to 16,000 kilometer. Then G equal to what? 10 meter per second square. Sorry, 10 meter per second square. Then R maxima equal to, we know the equation, R maxima equal to U square by what? G. Therefore, U equal to R maxima into what? G. You substitute. This is equal to 16,000, okay, into what? 10, equal to 16 into 10 to the power of what? 4. The square root, it becomes 4 into what? 10 to the power of 2 equal to 400 meter. Where is 400 meter? This is the right place. 400 meter. Next. Just 1 minute. The motion of a projectile is described by the equation y equal to ax minus of what? Bx square. The range of projectile is, let's put work is that in this. Here, y equal to, can I write like this? X minus b by a of what? X square. I will write like this. Okay. This is equation number 1. No, I modified this equation, I modified. We know that projectile equation, we know that y equal to x into what? Tan theta minus 1 by 2 g divided by what? U square cos square theta into what? X square. We know this equation, standard equation, we know that. I want to modify in this form. Only I want to keep it x. So that what I am doing is x divided by tan theta I am doing minus 1 by 2 g divided by u square cos square theta into 1 divided by tan square theta. I am dividing by tan. Sorry, not tan theta. It is what? Tan theta into what? X square I am doing. Okay. Divided by tan. Because this term tan theta I am taking here. It is the u square 1 divided by what? Tan theta into what? X square. Now, this is equal to x minus 1 by 2 g whole divided by u square cos square theta, okay, cos square theta into what? Sin theta whole divided by what? Cos theta into what? X square. You are rearrange the terms and all that. By rearranging the terms, what you get here? Y equal to, I am getting the values x minus g divided by what? Divided by u square into what? Sin of 2 theta into what? X square. Rearrange the terms. Here 2 is there, no? Cos theta, sin theta, like that. Because 1 cos theta and here 1 cos theta is what? Get cancels. By cancelling 1 cos theta, what is left here? What is left? 2 is left, 1 cos theta is left, and sin theta is left. 2 cos theta sin theta equal to what? Sin 2 theta. But I know that the range equal to, you know the formula, u square sin 2 theta divided by what? G. I know that. So that this quantity, it becomes not r, it is 1 by what? R. So that y equal to this x minus 1 by r into what? X square into what? X square. You compare this equation with respect to what? Equation 2. You compare it. This equation and this equation, compare it. Here by comparing that, what you get here? Now here, this is b by a is nothing but what? 1 by r. B by a equal to 1 by r. Therefore, r equal to what? A by b. So that r equal to a by b. So that this is the right choice. Next. 11th. Express initial and final velocity in vector form. Is initial velocity is 5 meter per second and angle of projection is what? 37 degree. Okay. Initial and final velocity. Okay. This is the projection. Okay. This is theta. Now I will resolve it. This is u, and this quantity is what? Ux, and this quantity is what? U. Here again I am extending this. This is x-axis. Here you see, I will draw the tangent. This is the final velocity. This will be Vx and this will be what? Vy. And this is the what? Angle theta. But we know that always y component here and y component here, it will remain same, that is always. Here first I have to find it ux equal to ux equal to ux equal to what is that? U into cos of theta. What is theta here? 37 degrees. That this is 37 degree. 37 degree. So that 5 into cos of 37. We know one standard, this one, theta 37 degree means it is 3, it is 4, and this is what? 5. So that ux equal to 5 into cos means adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. This is equal to 4 meter per second. Similarly, uy equal to what is it? U into what? Sine of what? 37 equal to 5. Sine 37 means it is 3 by 5 equal to 3 meter per second. Here you see the initial velocities are 4 meter per second and 3 meter per second initially at the point O at t equal to what? 0 at point A. At initially it is ux equal to what? 4, uy equal to 3. So that can I write like this? 4i plus of what? 3j. This is initial values. 4i plus 3j. Where it is there? This also is there. This also. But which is the right answer. Next is at this point, at point B, you see, horizontal component will remain same. That is what? The 3j only. That is, sorry, 3j. It is remains same. Or horizontal means which one? This one. It is a 4i. It remains same only. 4i. But here you see y component is along negative y direction. Now it becomes minus of what? 3j. That is 4i minus of what? 3j. So that this is the choice is what? 4i minus of 3j. So A is the right choice. 4i minus of 3j. Minus first one is 4i plus 3j and another one is 4i minus of 3j. This is the right choice. Clear? Because only that is y component in this direction, but at this point y component is what? Downward direction. Next. The range r of a projectile is same when its maximum heights are h1 and h2. What is the relation between r, h1 and h2? That means the range r of a projectile is same. That means for complementary angles, theta 1 equal to theta and theta 2 equal to what? 90 minus of what? Theta. For these two complementary angles, the range is what? Same. Now for the same theta and 90 minus theta, we have to calculate h1 and h2 and then we have to equate it both, that is. Okay, fine. Here we have to sometimes we have to need to add the things and all that. This is the examination. You can remember r equal to 4 into square root of h1 into what? h2. Okay. Still I will do it. h1 equal to h1 equal to u square into what? Sine square theta divided by what? 2g. Next, h2 equal to u square. Here sine of 90 minus theta. What is sine of 90 minus theta? Cos theta into what? Cos theta. Because 2 times I have to write it. Divided by what? Divided by what? 2g. Why I have written this one? Because sine of 90 minus theta equal to what? Cos theta. Now, product you write it. h1 into what? h2 you write. Product it. Then you are getting u square. That is sine square theta divided by what? 2g into u square. That is cos square theta divided by what? 2g. Here, now reshuffle the terms and all that. Here u square. What is 1 sin theta I am writing here. 1 sin theta. Here. Then here also I am writing it is u square of what? Sine of what? Theta. Then cos theta, no, I will multiply by, this is cos theta, this term, and here also I will multiply by what? Cos theta. Whole divided by what? 2g. This also whole divided by what? 2g. Now I will reshuffle the terms. Just multiply by what? 2 I am doing. Here also multiply by 2. Here also multiply by 2 divided by, that is what? 2 I am doing. You see, what is this factor? This is factor nothing but sine 2 theta. So that h1 into h2, h1 into what? h2 equal to u square into what? Sine 2 theta. Am I right? Divided by what? 4g. That is. Similarly, this term is also what? Same thing. Equal to u square sine of 2 theta divided by what? 2 into 2g. It is what? 4g, that is, because here also 4g. But we know that u square sine 2 theta by 2g is nothing but what it is? R. Here R by 2, that is h1 by h2 equal to here h1 by h2 equal to u square. Here this becomes r square divided by what? 16, that is r square by 16. So that r square equal to 16 h1 into h2. Therefore r equal to 4 square root of 4 h1 into what? h2. Or of course he has taken the small, no problem. I proved it. Because this term, this is nothing but what it is? R it is. Next, 13th. A cricketer can throw a ball to a maximum horizontal distance is 100 meter. With the same effort, he throws the ball vertically upward. Here the two. Maximum range means like this. Theta equal to what it is? 45 degree here. 45 degree. That means R maxima equal to u square divided by what? J. Equal to how much it is? 100 meter. This is what? 100. This is equation number 1. That is. Then he throws the ball vertically upward. That means vertically upward. H equal to u square sine square theta divided by what? 2g. In this case, theta equal to what? 90 degrees square. Theta 90 means this sine of 90 equal to what? 1. Then h equal to what? U square divided by what? 2g here. What is u square by g? We know that. The u square by g equal to, what is this value? 100. So that this quantity is 100. So that h equal to what? 100 divided by 2 equal to 50 meter. 50 meter. This is the right choice. Similar kind of problem is there in the books. What is the maximum height for the same angle? For the same angle. Angle means theta equal to what? 45 degree. Theta equal to 45 degree. Theta equal to 45 degree. Then it becomes h equal to r by 4 it comes. That is a similar kind of problem. This is 45 degree. So that this is the what? R range, and this is the what? Maximum height. For this it is what? R by 4. But now in this problem is asking vertically upward at theta equal to what? 90 degree. Next. Wait. Just a minute. Two stones are projected with the same magnitude of velocity but making different angles with horizontal. Okay. with two stones of projectile with the same magnitude of velocity. Initial velocity is same, but making different angles with respect to what? Horizontal. One is 5 by 3, and at the time the maximum height is what? Y, that is. When theta 1 equal to pi by 3 nothing but what? 1, that is 60 degree. Okay. What is the height here? It is height is what? Y. This height is Y. Okay. H1 equal to 1. Okay, fine. This is next. The maximum height attained by the other stone with pi by 6. Theta 2 equal to pi by 6. Pi by 6 nothing but what? 30 degree. At this time H2 equal to what? He is asking. What is the relation between? That is H1 and H2 he is asking. Here student, theta is decreases means definitely height will be what? Decreases. Height is decreases. So that no need to calculate. Here angle decreases means here this is the one angle. This is the what? Theta 1. Height is what? This one. For another angle, that is what? This is what? Theta 2. Height is what? More, because as theta and sine theta, that recall the equation for h. As sine square theta increases, h is also what? Increases. So that here this is the not right answer. This is not right answer. This is not right answer. This must be what? Y by 3, that is. Okay. Now, yeah, if you want to calculate here, and these two are complementary angles. You see, that is 60 degree and 30 degree are the complementary angle. Another method we can do it. H1 by H2 equal to H1 by H2 equal to tan square of tan square theta, that is tan square theta, that is. Now here first one is what? 60 degrees there, no? Theta 1, that you have to write it. That is H1 by H2 equal to tan square of what? 60. What is tan square 60? Root 3 into what? Root 3 equal to what? 3. Here H1 by H2 equal to what? 3. Therefore H2 equal to what? H1 by what? 3. What is H1? H1 we know that it is what? Y. This becomes Y by what? 3. Several ways, but quick method is what? Of course, all values are what? That is more, that is 2, 1. So that this is the what? Right answer. A ball is thrown at different angles with the same speed u from the same point, and it has the same range in both cases. Same range, recall it in the wordings only. It is a complementary angles. If y1 and y2 with the heights attained in the two cases, then y1 plus y2 equal to what? First, height y1 equal to, that is nothing but h1 equal to u square into what? Sine square theta divided by what? Divided by 2g. Second, h2 equal to, that is nothing but y2 equal to u square into what? Cos square theta divided by what? 2g. Why I am writing cos square theta? Because second angle is what? Theta 2 equal to 90 minus of what? Theta. We know that sine of 90 minus theta equal to cos theta. That's why I am writing like this. How? He is asking, sum he is asking now. You sum it. y1 plus y2 equal to u square by what? 2g into bracket. Here sine square theta plus of what? Cos square theta. Sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So that y1 plus y2 equal to u square divided by 2g, which is that. This is the right choice. Next. This is very easiest question. I told you for the angle projection always, whatever the kinetic energy is there, at the point of this, if the kinetic energy is 10 joules, provided theta equal to what? 45 degree. At this point, the kinetic energy off of it, it becomes 5 joules. In general, suppose it is 12 joules, this becomes what? 6 joule. In general, if it is K, this will become K by what? 2. Where is K by 2? This is the right choice. Then what about potential energy, students? Same thing, that is. At this point, kinetic energy and potential energy are equal. Suppose total energy is 10 joules. At this point, this is 5 joules is the kinetic energy and another 5 joules is the potential energy. They ask the question like that also, that is. Okay. Next, 17th. A body is projected horizontally from the top of a tower with an initial velocity 18 meter per second. Initial velocity equal to 18 meter per second. It hits the ground at an angle of what? 45 degree. Theta equal to what? 45 degree. We know that. What is the vertical component of velocity when it strikes the ground? That is what taken here, like this. This is u. This is 45 degree, and it has given the components are ux. This is ux, and this is what? uy. And I will extend it like this. This is ux, and this is what? uy. Or we can write v also, you can write it. This angle is what? Theta. So that this is the resultant velocity. From the geometry, we know that tan theta equal to y component. Tan theta equal to, you write, or uy or vy, you can write it. Vy divided by what? Vx, you write it. Okay. But a body is projected horizontally from the top of a tower, with the initial velocity of what? 18 meter per second. Here, angle is how much? 45. Can I write like this? Tan 45 equal to Vy divided by what? Vx. Therefore, Vy equal to Vx into what? Tan of what? 45. But always this component will be at this point, at this point, at this point. It is remain same only. Already has given. How much has given? 18 has given. So that 18 into 1 equal to 18 meter per second. This is the right choice. This is the right choice. Next. 18th. Okay. A man standing on the roof of a house of height is h throws a particle vertically downward and another particle is horizontally. I solved similar kind of questions here. So the time will be both stones, whether it is dropped vertically or through the horizontally, both will reach at the same time. So that it is what? 1 is to what? 1 only. Next. 19th. An aeroplane is moving at 300 meter per second. Aeroplane is flying here. That is okay. I can't draw this one. Okay. Yeah. Then it will reach the ground at this point. It will hit. That is okay. Now, height is how much? 1.96 kilometer. You need to convert into what? Meter. Here we know the equation. H equal to what? Ut plus of into what? Gt square. Use this equation. Then t equal to what? Square root of 2h divided by g, because the initial velocity is what? 0 along this one. Because particle is projected what? Horizontally, no? There is no y component. That's why this quantity is what? 0. Then t equal to 2 into H is 1.96, that means you convert it 1960 divided by what? 9.8 kilometer to meter I converted. Then this becomes 20 seconds. So that the particle hits the ground after what? 20 seconds. He is asking, distance is asking. This distance in it. We know that x equal to ux into what? T, because bomb aeroplane is moving 300 meters, drops a bomb when it is vertically above the point x on the ground. The plane is at a height of what? Because plane is moving like this. So then this will be ux equal to how much it is? 300 into what is the timing? 20 equal to what? 6 what is that? 6,000 meter or else 6 kilometer. Of course, though it is dropped here, but it will reach at this point, it will reach at a distance of what? 6 kilometer or 6,000 meter. Next. Velocity of projectile at the highest point is 5 meter per second. Highest velocity projectile at the highest point is 5 meter per second. And the time taken to reach that point is 0.5 second. Then the velocity of projectile is nearly, that is, okay, very interesting question. Okay, draw this type. This is about theta. Velocity of projectile at the highest point means this one, that is highest point. Highest point is 5 meter per second. Remember students, x component will remain same. Here also it is 5 meter per second only. But here y component will be always, it is 0 at the highest point. But particle takes from this point to this point to reach this. How much time is taking here? 0.5 second is the time taken by this. Okay. But I can, here y component is different. Here it is uy here. But here vy equal to what? 0. I want to find the initial velocity, but I know the final velocity in y direction. Now I will use it. V equal to u plus of what? 80. Since I am considering y component, Vy equal to uy plus of minus g into what? T. This quantity is 0 at this point. At highest point, y component is 0 equal to uy minus 10 into what? Timing is what? 0.5. So that uy equal to 10 into 0.5 equal to 5 meter per second. Here also uy is 5 meter per second. This is what? Ux. Now I want to calculate what? The velocity of projection u. And I know that equation u equal to ux square plus uy square equal to 25 plus of what? 25 equal to how much it is? It is, can I write like this? 50. 50, how can I write? 25 into what? 2. So that u equal to square root of 25 is what? 5 root 2 meter per second. So that 5 root 2, that means this is the right choice. This is the right. Okay. Now I will end my session at this point. Thank you and